Hey, happy warriors and great-grandchildren. Well, I got thrown out under the bus last night on the spy show. Yep, Glenn threw me under the bus, and he used a wedge. Glenn, whatever we had a conversation about on the phone, you initiated that conversation with me, and now you can say whatever you'd like to about it, because I don't have any witnesses. So what you ought to do is tell people what you meant by what you said. I told you everything I said was what you needed to know to break up with Manny, and now you're using me as a scapegoat, and I don't appreciate it. And you're doing exactly. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have talked to you ever in private. But I can't trust you. You're a real bad guy. I can't trust you. You're a real bad guy. I'm looking at this whole thing and I'm thinking, wow, what a great game we played on Manny, huh? No, you used me to trigger him last night. Caused a problem between he and I today, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Right. So now you need to tell everybody what it was I told you exactly. Let's have this conversation now. Go ahead. Spew. Inform everyone what I told you, Glenn. Everyone. I want to know what I said to you. Or what you think I said to you. And Manny will work on his intermittent explosive personality disorder thing that I don't even diagnose, but it's apparent there's a thing that happens when he gets triggered. He has PTSD. He got strangled. He got this, shit happened to him. You are behaving just like the stalkers. I mean, this whole game was a real fabulous setup. And then you asked me for a conversation on the phone. And then you tell everybody last night that it was because of my conversation with you that gave you the information that you needed to break up with Manny. Bravo. But the queen ain't dead yet. You didn't knock her off the board, dude. Manny will deal with his shit. And you are done. Totally. In my book. You can't use me and get away with it without me saying something. So, come forward and say, what was it I told you that helped you break up with Manny? I want to know what that was. Beautiful act. Mm-hmm. And then you had to keep it for posterity or something. The video from Spy's stream last night. Oh, that's precious. I'm fiercely loyal. Manny and I may have our, conversations with each other about stuff. Hey, he's not off the hook. He still has to apologize to me publicly for doing what he did. And everybody knows what he did to me publicly. So he can't level up in the game of life unless he does this. And he will. He'll get over it, and he'll figure out how to deal with his being triggered thing, and his PTSD thing, and his intermittent, hey, my dad was a rageaholic. He got over it. Habits can be broken. Emotional alchemy is a real thing. I give Manny credit for being intelligent enough to figure this out about himself. It's not easy turning that around because, that rage. Yeah. But if you're smart and intelligent enough, and he is, you can figure out how to utilize that to do good works with it. And Glenn, you can just go jump in a frozen lake as far as I'm concerned, because you are really bad for doing what you did. Really bad. I think you're bad. Bad for using me. You owe me a freaking apology, dude. You don't use me like that and get away with it, okay? Everybody knows you used me now. Everybody. So you're still as bad as Manny is. Okay? But bravo for your beautiful takedown. Almost ability. No. Queen is still on the board. I know. Happy warriors and great-grandchildren. That's for the wrong kitty, dude.